PushGapRadio.com, Hamilton Park, Dallas, Fort Worth.
You know what the most aggressive bear is? You know what the most dangerous bear is? Do you guys know?
Polar.
Yeah, I was going to say white, but sure, polar. Where did polar bear come from, you know? You have no problem calling them black and brown bears, you know, but... all of a sudden the killer bears are polar. That's crazy, you know? I call them privileged bears. That's what I call them. Shout out to polar bears. Y'all got a good PR team, you know? Got them out there drinking Coca-Cola. They are dangerous, man.
Hey, welcome to Estevan TV. I'm at pushgapradio.com.
Pushgapradio.com. Bridging the gap between old school and new school radio. Pushgapradio.com. It's Dallas, baby.
PushGapRadio.com, Hamilton Park, Dallas, Fort Worth.
Hey, from Hamilton Park, Dallas, Fort Worth, Push Gap Radio.
Girl, you can't hear how Dallas, Fort Worth works. This is Jackie.
What up, y'all? This is Jackie
Of Shaka Ford 1 and the main event show.
Goes a little something like that.
Shaka Ford 1 and the main event with me, the Queen B, Jackie up. Heard exclusively on Push Gap Radio. Giving you two scoops.
Goes a little something like that.
PushGapRadio.com. We want to be your official Dallas internet station.
Trump, do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles. Nigga, we are not Washington, D.C. This is Chicago. Them niggas go fight back.
PushGapRadio.com in Dallas and Fort Worth. The polar bear, huh? It's the same thing with the whales. Why is the black whale the killer whale?
All the time.
And you got to go to SeaWorld to see it. Shaka Ford 1 in the main event with Jackie O. We as hard to find as Michael Jackson tickets fail. Jackie O, what's the business?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's edition. But you know what they say about the Bears, how you tell them apart. They say if it's black, fight back. Yeah. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white, good night.
Yeah. The most vicious bear.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's also,
you don't stand a chance with that polar bear.
You don't stand a chance. It's also the same thing with pigeons. Mm-hmm. When you get to a white pigeon, why is it a dove? Mm-hmm. Okay. These are the things that we delve into, baby. We tell you how it is, and other cats tell you how it might be. Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic, wonderful freaking weekend. Shador Sanders. They just doing Shador all kind of wrong, man.
The whole family. They just keep annihilating the whole family. But you know what? They can try to drag the Sanders as they may.
Yeah.
Because they're taking the high road. Nobody is acting negative or any of that.
Right.
They just all of the Sanders are just taking care of their business.
Yeah, and just strolling on. Now they say attendance, ticket sales plummeted. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Television, we're speaking for Shador.
For Shador. Go Shador.
That's right.
But, yeah, ticket sales, way down. Mm-hmm. Television views fell 40%.
I don't even like to look at football. I will watch football if I know that Shador is playing.
Merchandise sales have failed, man. Now, Shador Sanders is currently the Cleveland Browns' third-string quarterback. Go figure. They say it's a whole lot of buzz going on with the veterans, saying that they're wondering how come Shador ain't out there. But everybody knows the fix is in you.
Win.
Yeah, people want to win. Your racism is just more powerful than your will to win. You saving face, because, again, you told the world we were children as black people and that we needed you to survive. But now we're trying to show you something else. And then the thing that's killing me is, why are you all, you folk, why are you all so offended by a person who's rah, 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 and who's confident and bold about themselves? Why do you see that as a negative when that works in that person's favor the same way your timidness works in your favor? I don't understand.
And usually it depends on the skin color, because he have a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
They're mistaking that as he's
hot dogging and being cocky.
Right.
But that's not what that is.
And he's arrogant.
You think he's arrogant. He grew up in an environment where you were told to believe in yourself. If you ever wanted to see the face of a person who was told to believe in themselves. Look at Shador Sanders. His old man was the joint. You already know.
That's why who they're comparing these young men to, their father.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, the old people used to call it showboating.
Yeah.
Dion had a lot of confidence, and he was very...
Yeah.
I mean, just very confident in himself as well. And they also took that as being arrogant.
Yeah.
And so now they're thinking that the kids are an extension of that.
And
But that's still wrong to be holding their grudges against their father against
Sins
them.
of the father. They hate the way Prime... Let me see.
It's not right.
Prime took the game, learned the game. Okay, don't learn the ropes. That's what my old man taught me. Nigga, don't go in there learning the ropes of the trade. Go learn the trade. Then later on, you learn the ropes. Okay? Get the trade down. Prime hit the trade down. Then he gave it to his sons. Now they're at the age where it's time to go bail, bill, divorce. Slap it up, flip it, rub it down. Now they get into NIL deals, the endorsement deals with Nike. Now the reports are out that indicate that Sanders ain't even getting reps on the scout team in practice.
And you know, and another term they use is Nepo babies.
Yeah.
The thing about the Sanders youth is, their dad may have opened some doors for them.
Right.
But each one of those kids have a talent of their own.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what Bucky is doing, you know, behind the scenes with the camera and everything.
Yeah.
They may be, like I say, getting, a few perks. But
you still gotta earn it.
They are earning their position.
You still have to earn it. So, you know, Shador Sanders fam, I don't care where the boy go.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago Bears fan, go Bears. And they just doing him wrong. They should let him go so somebody else can pick him up. It's Virgo season. Happy birthday to the little Virgos. First off, my cousin Sharman Davis from
Happy
Gary,
birthday, Sharman.
Indiana, September 6th. My brother Stephen Shackleford, and my little brother Terrell Atkins. Now, Stephen Shackleford was born September 13th, 1959. Terrell was born September 13th, 1969. Okay. And my birthday is on Christmas, so you know you roll the dice.
Happy birthday,
But happy birthday to these guys today, and also to my cousin Stephanie Parker in Gary, Indiana, who's married to my cousin Wade Parker, my boy. Real quick story about Wade. We was on the wrestling team, right, when I was in high school. Wade was 2 years ahead of me, so I was a sophomore. I had to fill in for the guy, I think at 135. We was going to the sectionals, the city meet. Then they told me you wrestling Wade Parker. Okay, well, Wade is a beast. Wade was like Shaq, okay?
Right.
And, I got there, man. We was wrestling. Wade came, he said, well, you ready to go? I said, yeah, let's just get it over with. I know you're going to state, okay? My ticket stopped here. Yeah, Wade slammed me down. Bam!
It was over. All she wrote was.
No, he said, you okay, Greg? Yeah, I'm good, dog. Wade got me up.
Just wanted it to be over.
That's my boy Wade Parker, Duke, and Kay, and then I just love you guys up there in the 219. And just wanted to shout out to Stephanie Parker. I love you, mommy, as well. Any birthdays?
Yes, I have a few belated birthdays. Happy belated birthday to my sister-in-law, Lynn. Her birthday was September 7th.
Here's to you, Lynn.
Yep. Her mom, who is one of all of our favorite people, Miss Lola, and my beautiful baby girl, Brittany. Their birthday was both on Monday, September 8th. So happy birthday, ladies. I love you all.
Happy birthday, one and all. And if it's your birthday and you want to get a shout out, then hit us up at pushgaptv@gmail.com. Now, again,
or you can also hit us up at pushgapradio.com on Facebook.
That part. Okay. Yeah. You can hit us
without the S.
Now they're clowning. Now they're clowning, as you just see. Oh boy, them talking about Trump and them running up in Chi-Town line. But you know, them white folk just coming to show you, player, that they own all this shit. All right? They let you play for a while like a puppy. They be nipping at you. You understand? And at some point you get sick of the puppy nipping and you take the steel-toed boots and you put foot to ass. And that's what's happening in Chicago. You can talk all that stuff about what you want. 4th of the 69th Armor Battalion, Big Red 1, fam. Them folk ain't finna lay down like you think they finna lay down. Chicago, Trump sending them folk to see about you, man. Y'all say y'all not scared of Trump's troops coming in. People say they wasn't scared of ICE either. Okay. But look at Chicago, just been off the chain line. These people getting tired of that.
And Trump has put in to rename the Defense Department to its old original name, which was the Department of War. And he let them know that they're about to see why it's called Department of War.
Exactly.
So they're all taking that to say that he's trying to be a dictator.
Right,
and they're taking that as is directly aimed at the minorities.
Right.
Which that is not at all what they're doing.
That's
what
not
they're
what it
doing is
is.
trying to eliminate this crime.
It's people who want these people there. Now, recent updates indicate that while the National Guard deployment to Chi-Town is being discussed and prepared for by the administration, it has not yet happened. Situation is complex with a great deal of public and legal debate. Now, here's a summary of some of the developments. You got ongoing discussions and legal challenges. Okay, President has publicly stated that we going in. We sick of you niggers. Say we going in, but it's not giving a specific timeline for the deployment to Chicago. Now, the mayor and the governor, J.B. Pritzker, the governor, and Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson have both said they'll take legal action to prevent the deployment, calling it unconstitutional. Here's what Shuler King had to say. Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen. No, actually, my young brothers in Chicago, please take heed to what I'm saying. If President Donald Trump made a warning out there and said, look here, we're going to send a National Guard to Chicago to clean up these street gangs and whatnot and all that other kind of stuff. And I see a lot of young YNs is what they call them, saying, boy, look here, man, they send the National Guard down here, boy, y'all, look here, bro, they gonna learn something, bro. This ain't what you want. No, let me tell y'all something. The National Guard ain't what you want. You understand what I'm saying? I understand y'all got switches, stitches, and glitches, but that hey, you talking about the government. You're talking about the government. I don't know what you think that they just gonna be walking the street, going hand to hand. They not gonna be in t-shirts and jeans like y'all asses. I hope y'all know that. Cause they literally can send tanks over there. Ain't nobody even got to get out. Let me listen. Let me just be real with y'all. Cause I don't want to see the massacre that could possibly happen. This ain't the first time. Let me let you in on a little secret. This ain't the first time that the U.S. government done wiped out a whole melanated neighborhood, community, if you will. They'll do it. They'll do it for old time's sake. You understand what I'm saying? No, they didn't. We talking about the United States of America. They done got whole countries the hell up out of here. Do your research. These people, they got the technology. They'll do it. I don't know I know you impressed with the switch. I know that. I know what you got is cold. You understand what I'm saying? But them, they literally don't even have to send anybody to Chicago to blow up Chicago. That's all they just send one off and that's it. Right directly at your mama house. I don't know who you thought you was gonna hit. It ain't gonna be what you're thinking. It's really not gonna be because the other part of it is if they decide to do something immoral, like just send off some rockets and blow up all the old block and destroy the boys, men, women, and children. Just wipe y'all asses clean off. Who y'all gonna call? What you gonna do? Call the police? Ain't nothing you can do. What is the government? Ain't nothing you can do. And I know, but man, you sound soft. You sound like a sucker. No, I sound like somebody who actually knows what's going on around here. Please don't think that y'all ain't got no heat-seeking missiles. Y'all don't have no tanks. Y'all don't have none of that. I know you don't. You live in an apartment. Where the hell you gonna put a tank? Huh? Some of y'all got Tesla trucks. That's it. Best thing to do is just leave it alone. And I'm only saying it because I care about you. Y'all crazy as hell, but I care about you. Whatever, man. Anyway, my stand-up special. Anybody want to tell me it's on Tubi right now. And I'm on tour. Go to ShulerKing.com and get them tickets.
So yeah, man, you can't be running
It's
up on these
crazy.
people, man. It's insane.
And really, the numbers are a little bit higher than what have been previously reported. During Labor Day weekend from Friday to Monday, there were actually 58 people shot and 8 dead. And then this past weekend or last weekend, from Friday to Sunday, there was 18 people shot, 6 dead.
Yeah.
You know, and there's no telling what's going to happen this weekend.
People are tired. They're sick of the crap.
They are.
You know?
And that's the good thing about the internet, because you're actually seeing what some of the real people and not the politicians. You're seeing what the citizens of Chicago is saying.
People are fed up all over. Times are getting depressed, okay? Layoffs are happening all over the place. Prices of everything as high as giraffe booty. I mean, then you got the senseless killings going on. You don't have anything else to do. Now, they say they're also focusing on immigration enforcement.
Right, with ICE.
Yeah.
Now,
working with ICE, call it Operation Midway Blitz. Okay.
Now, the mayor, Brandon Johnson, who they're now touting as the worst mayor that they have ever had in Chicago.
Oh, I don't know. I'm from Gary, Indiana. Insane Jane was up there.
Yeah, but they're saying he's the worst of Chicago at this point. Even worse than Miss Lightfoot, who he preceded.
Lori Lightfoot.
But he has issued a clear directive that local police will not cooperate with federal troops or the ICE agents.
It's the feds. You can't do nothing against the damn feds. They your boss.
Well, he's saying that they are not going to participate.
Good luck.
And according to statements, what he has said, and he has signed an executive order instructing the Chicago Police Department not to assist any federal military or immigration operations unless authorized by the city. This means that any CPD officer who voluntarily aids federal troops against city orders could be violating local policy or departmental rules, and that could put them at risk of disciplinary action, suspension, or even termination.
Trump could give 0 damns about any of that. All right? Trump's on the revenge tour, same as I would be, okay, if you tried to come after me. I'm going to try to crumble your whole world, fam. But check out Tim Black on the weapons that they have. While you talking about Chicago, you finna run out there with guns and this, that, and the third. These people got little itty bitty things the size of a gnat, nigga, that'll come sting you in your neck. You'll go home, go to bed next morning, everybody in your crib will be gone. Check out Brother Tim Black on weapons.
Trump, do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles. Nigga, we are not Washington, D.C. This is Chicago. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself.
That poor silly young man. Don't do it to yourselves. Go sit down. There have been people talking about this, and I don't think they understand what we're talking about. The National Guard has military firepower. The typical Chicago gang member has what's called civilian illegal arms. Okay? These are not the same. Military firepower are like M4 combines, M249 light machine guns, M320 grenade launchers, precision rifles with optics and suppressors, high volume, accurate fire. Chicago gang members have handguns like 9mm pistols and Glocks, some AK-47s and AR-15 variants, limited ammo and no advanced sights. So I'd say, on the firepower alone, ding! Okay, heavy weapons. The U.S. National Guard has sniper rifles. They have crew-served M240 machine guns, anti-tank javelin missiles, mortars, and even shoulder-fired rockets. Shoulder-fire rockets. Do the gang members of Chicago have heavy weapons? Maybe a few shotguns or sawed-off rifles, improvised explosives like pipe bombs. National Guard has armored Humvees, MRAPs, Bradley fighting vehicles, bulletproof vests, helmets, night vision gear for troops. Chicago gang members typically have unarmored cars, SUVs, basic body armor, if any, easily penetrated by military rounds. Bullets like this, man. Military bullets like this.
Yeah, staging and preparation. The Pentagon has approved the use of the naval station, Great Lakes, up in Chicago as a base, you know. So they trying to come up in there, man. They also indicate that federal agents from agencies like Customs and Border Protection are also being sent to Chicago. Now, here's a young cat that you turned me on to. This guy, Brian Maxwell, had a message from one of the YNs, as they call him. Okay. And I'm going to let y'all check him out. I was just thinking about, I let Shaq listen to, Shaq's my older brother whose birthday September 13th. I let him listen to Tony Rock, who has had this joke about like that. You know, I know him, but I don't know him like that. It's on YouTube. Right. Check it out. But yeah, here's Mr. Brian Maxwell letting one of the youngsters speak up, fam. And you might want to listen. Check it out.
When you think about it, they must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself. Trump do not send them.
Now that is if that wasn't more of a cry as to why the National Guard and Trump need to go out there, I don't know what is. These young, ignorant gang members. And let me tell you, first off, I lived in Chicago my freshman year of college. I played for Kennedy King College in Chicago before I transferred to Florida. I watched out-of-towner just wearing a Dallas Cowboys jacket, walking through the south side of Chicago, get jumped on mercilessly for no reason. Now, that was then. Now, it wasn't anywhere near as bad as it is now. But even then, Chicago was violent. But the simple fact that gang members believe they can go up against the United States military is insane. As a matter of fact, they should ask the Mexican cartels how that's been working out for them. And they have far more resources, far more money than some south side Chicago gang members. Now, don't get it twisted. Yeah, they got guns with switches, but the United States military, they don't have guns. They have weapons. You know what I mean? They're trained. They're not the police. They're trained to eliminate. So if one of those gang members even bust a shot at one of those guardsmen, Chicago won't have to worry about their gang problem anymore. They're making threatening videos with their handle, not realizing the government will find you. Now, listen to this young man as he gives advice. And then I'm going to get into these other clips with Trump. He's going to give advice to these gang members. Listen to what he has to say. I thought it was hilarious.
All people from Chicago, man. Y'all can play tough with that military if y'all want to, bro. Y'all shoot one of them, that ain't the police. Y'all going to have all veterans, active and inactive, on y'all head, man. They going to fuck y'all up real good, thinking that you going to take down a Marine or a National Guard or a Navy SEAL. Y'all crazy than a motherfucker, but good luck to you, though, man. Good luck.
So, yeah, Chicago, man, just off the chain. But it's time to start roping these people in. People are tired of the senseless damn killings and whatnot.
Well, because they're saying they're not comfortable going anywhere. You can't do anything. You can't go anywhere.
Can't enjoy yourself
who wants to live
more?
like that?
Who wants to live with that kind of stress on you? That's aging the body.
Right.
But it's all part of the system. It's all part of the game. You live by having a job and whatnot, okay? When you lose your job layoff, you tumble down to what? Social services, welfare and food stamps and whatnot. When you lose that, because again, they've put a time limit on that, you fall down to crime. Mm-hmm. They know the system. It's been that way since the dawn of mankind. But, you know, they need to go in there and clean it up. Folks is just tired. And then you think these people can't find you. Okay. Remember the phone book? Mm-hmm. I just showed you the video what the girl said about the phone book. This is how they found you back in the Gap. She talking about the 2000s. I'm talking about the 60s and 70s, fam. Check her out.
Okay, so I'm just thinking about something, right? Do you know how safe the world had to be for the phone book to exist? No, seriously. Okay, I know some of y'all don't know about the phone book. Okay, so this is a history lesson for you, right? Back in the early 2000s, it was a book full of phone numbers. And with the phone numbers, it had person's name, first and last, with their address. And I'm sitting over here thinking, do you know how safe the world had to be for phone books to exist? Because let me tell you how easy it was for somebody to find you. Because I remember my mom, story time. My daddy was cheating on my mama, right? My mama pulled out the phone book. I remember she slapped the phone book on the bed, ripped it open. We gonna call the lady Chantel Moore. I don't remember the lady's name. So she went through the phone book, found every name with a Chantel Moore that stayed in our city. She said, "Come on, Ashley, let's go." She wrote it, but before we even left out the house, she wrote every phone number down on a piece of paper, right? Went to the phone booth. Once again, you know how crazy this world used to be? Okay, either way, went to the phone booth. Put the quarters in the thing. She calling each phone number. Ain't nobody picking up the phone. So you know what that means? Drive by every house. Me and my mom, so the city that I grew up in is Greenwood, Mississippi. It's really small. So we probably drove around the whole city in like 30 minutes, right? So I think we on the third house at this point. I'm in the back seat. I think we just going for a ride. I don't know no better. I didn't know that we was going to find my dad. Now that I'm a grown woman, I understand what we was doing then. I didn't know what we was doing then. So with that being said, you know my mama's found the house, right? Because how we know it was a house, my daddy's truck was outside. What was the world on? What was we really doing? Why did we have to have a whole book with people's phone numbers and addresses in it?
So yeah, that's what that is, man. It's all kind of stuff the government got. While you on the rooftop and hiding under garbage
You know
cans
the government have top-notch stuff.
Come on,
I could pull a background report and
you
pull
paying for it
and pull all kind of information on people, and so you know the government can.
Exactly.
They've actually already went and picked up one guy, because he had the audacity to go on the internet, and threaten to kill and rally for people and tell everybody that they need to unalive federal agents, and they went straight to his house and jacked him up and took his butt right on downtown.
There's a footprint. So yeah, you ain't hard to find. Ain't that what Coach Prime said? You ain't hard to find.
And they coming to get you.
They coming to get you.
For
They
real.
also should be coming to get these folk out here pushing this fake ass Don Julio. Now, me, I'm a Jose Cuervo Silver guy, but they saying that the Julio ain't got the real agave in it.
Yep.
They sticking them up out here in the streets. And times must be getting hard out here for a pimp. On the Don Julio, man. Jackie O, spit on some game.
Well, there's a class action lawsuit which was filed in May of 2025, and it accuses Diego, which is a parent company of Don Julio and Casa Amigos, which is another popular brand, of misleading consumers.
Let me stop you right there. Diageo is the folk Diddy was twisted up with. They got him where he's sitting right now when they got into the Continue.
So these tequilas are labeled 100% agave, meaning they should be made exclusively from Blue Weber agave.
Right.
But the lawsuit alleges that significant amounts of non-agave alcohol, like cane-derived spirits, are being used instead. So that would violate both U.S. and the Mexican tequila regulations. So the plaintiffs, like bartenders and restaurant owners, say they paid premium prices expecting per agave tequila. So they're seeking $5 million in damages. This stuff is testing at 33 to 42%.
It ain't supposed to freeze up, fam.
That is way less than 100.
Check the pimping.
Good morning, Mo. Hey, good morning, Mo West. And what the fuck it do, Slim? And apparently all the rumors that we've been hearing about Don Julio not being real is apparently true. Because when you place your Don inside a refrigerator, it is not supposed to slush up and freeze up. I don't know what's real fake no more.
I'm not sure how the fuck Don Julio is frozen. It's not supposed to freeze. Something ain't right about this shit. And I bought this from the liquor store back at home in DC.
What store you go to?
I went to the store we always go to by, I don't even know the name of it, by, on East Capitol. It's fucking crazy. It's weird.
Yeah, it's freezing up, turning into slush. That ain't what the Don Julioski's supposed to be doing, fam. Not that I know about. Now, ain't no alcohol supposed to be freezing up like that. But a lot of people out there been trying to stick you. Mind think about the times you go to the club and they say them people be putting other kind of liquor in the bottle. It's like old boy said in Players Club mine back in the day with Diamond and them.
Right.
And he said, hook me and my boy up with some drinks, you understand?
Yeah.
Don't give us that shit y'all serving them. Give us that shit y'all drinking
and
in
that
the back.
Don Julio and Casa Amigos are both expensive.
And they vary.
Yeah.
But maybe they hurting over there too. So
that doesn't excuse them to be doing false advertisement. And you're not even doing 50% agave. You're doing less than that.
Don't these bitches look different?
They are. They do look
Who
mad.
bodies from?
No, I took that from Plate Mac shit. I took that from Mac shit.
What was he feeding y'all? I don't know which one is the
We didn't really
authentic one, but these don't really look.
Google it, bro.
What the fuck?
$130. This bottle, guess how much this bottle was? $27. The Lunazoo? Big bottle of Lunazoo, $20? Brooklyn just spilling everything. Yeah, bro. We finessing everybody. You getting down, Julio. You getting down, Julio. Stop playing. Yep, that should go all the way to the top, too. I ain't gonna lie. I would definitely believe that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's
what's
crazy.
up. So what you need to do. Okay, they got lawsuits and allegations going on. You need to go to somebody, they say that's a reputable liquor store. Okay, because Don Julio had this recent high-profile allegations and lawsuits regarding the authenticity of the brand's tequila line. So don't be out there buying your stuff on the boot. Sometimes you have to,
right?
But in this case, I'd advise against it,
right?
And that's what that is. Also, let me tell y'all something. Behind me, you see Gary, Indiana. You see the legs, right? So I'm biased from the giddy up. Full disclosure, Michael Jackson freaking fan, 219 for life. You youngsters need to shut the hell up. You have absolutely, positively no freaking idea. Yeah, let me tell you what I'm talking about, because Jackie get on me because I don't tell you what the hell I'm talking about. A lot of people was asking who's the most overrated artist. And these youngsters, because all they do is play video games and whine and need to be coddled and whatnot, said that the most overrated guy, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson didn't have streaming. He didn't have the internet, none of that. You had to get off your ass, get in your car, drive to a record shop to get Mike's album. Okay? Even then, you had to get off your ass, drive your car to go to a concert. To see, you had to do physical shit to mess with Michael Jackson, and he's still top. But let me tell you something else right here. I found a guy who put it more succinctly than I could. Check him out. 219 for life, baby.
Who's the most overrated artist of all time?
Michael Jackson.
Okay. What in the flying fried pigeon is going on with Gen Z? Y'all not even qualified to even answer that question. So let me get this straight. Michael Jackson is the most overrated, but your favorite artist right now is inspired by another artist that was inspired by Michael Jackson. The same motherfucker that made Smooth Criminal, Beat It, Billie Jean, the nigga that made Smooth Criminal, the ninja made Smooth Criminal. What are we talking about here? If your favorite artist even stand next to Michael Jackson, the motherfucker probably pee on themselves from being so goddamn nervous. The nigga made Remember the Time. Stop playing with me. He's the only artist in history that was R&B and pop, that was white and black at the same time. The nigga had the longest R&B goddamn rival in history. Nigga went against Prince. What are we talking about here? Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I'm so happy that I was living when Michael Jackson was alive. Michael Jackson passed away in 2009, and he has sold 1 million copies of his music, 1 million albums this year. Michael Jackson went platinum this year. How the hell that even happened? A bunch of Michael, y'all be calling y'all self, well, he the best thing. You think he better than Michael Jackson? Y'all be, look here, ain't nobody better than Michael. Not in nothing. I'm sorry. Michael was Michael. You can't say, hey, bro. There's a lot of y'all live right here and right now, spending money on marketing. You right here holding shows. You in people's face right now. Right now. Can't sell a million. Michael been gone. Michael been moonwalking in heaven since 2009. He done went platinum this year. While we down here with y'all. And y'all down here with us. He done he his way to 1 million copies sold. Ain't been no promo. You ain't heard a damn commercial or nothing. Ain't been no re-release. How they buying old albums. Ain't no new music came out. None of that. They just selling. Why? I got a copy already. I'm gonna buy another. Like, who ain't got it? How you sell 40 million?
Yeah, that's what's going on. Michael Jackson is just freaking phenomenal. Based on recent data from Forbes' annual list of the highest paid dead celebrities, where do you think Mike come in at?
Oh, he's definitely number one.
Of course.
Yeah, followed by Elvis at number 2.
Yeah.
But some of their common arguments for the younger generation, they're saying that his vocals weren't powerful compared to current pop and R&B singers. His dance moves are dated or have been surpassed by newer performers.
Like who?
I'm about to get to that in just a sec here. They only
wait.
know him for his scandals and question why he's still called the king of pop. Some even say his music wouldn't chart today, calling his songs simple or basic compared to modern production.
And see, my thing is, who's saying this? What Elton John level, John Lennon level person is saying, oh, well, Michael Jackson's not this or that? It ain't nothing but niggas who ain't done nothing. And like the dude said, the artist that you like copied the artist that he liked, and that artist copied Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Everything, every little pop you do, ain't nobody came up with nothing new, fam. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you know, Gary, Indiana, baby, 219 for life, nigga.
So on the defense, the millennials and Gen X have been fiercely defending him, stressing that Michael Jackson didn't just participate in pop culture, he created it. Their key points is he revolutionized music videos.
That
Thriller,
part.
Billie Jean, Beat It.
That part.
He was the blueprint for modern pop stardom, from dance choreography to global branding.
Do you hear?
He broke racial barriers on MTV, opening the door for black artists on mainstream platforms.
What she said.
He's still the most awarded artist in history and one of the best-selling artists of all time.
Youngsters,
Over
I'm
400
waiting.
million records.
Where's your guy? I'm waiting.
Yep. And now, here is some of the ones
Not
that...
even Taylor Swift, nigga. And she got all the Joe Lewis in the world. I bow down to you. I wouldn't just go take the mic from her and tell her Beyonce had a better album like Kanye. But yeah, I would. It's Michael Jackson, fam. Best-selling album of all time, 1982. When the hell were you in 82? Oh, that's right. You was in your old man's sack. Shut up and sit down. All right? Yeah, damn thing about Michael Jackson. But I'm sorry.
Yeah, so they're saying
Pump out Mike, fam.
like Billie Jean.
Yeah.
They're saying that the artist that beats Billie Jean would be The Weeknd with Blinding Lights. They're saying it's more polished. It's a more polished production.
Who is this?
Bigger global streams. The Weeknd. I can't tell you anything about nothing but one of his songs.
I need to find that.
But it's called Blinding Lights.
I need to find that Chris Tucker shot.
They're saying
they told that nigga, he said, how you famous? I don't know it.
I know, right? They're saying instead of Thriller, that 24 Magic by Bruno Mars.
It was nice.
Says cleaner vocals, tighter choreography.
How long did it stay on the charts, nigga? Mike stayed on the chart until your baby had a baby. Okay.
Beat It. They said, yeah.
Groundbreaking.
Yeah, by Usher.
Groundbreaking.
More energetic and danceable for their
Usher,
era.
but Michael didn't have to come out on no damn skate.
Now, and the thing about it is all of these artists that they're naming, each one of them have said out of their own mouths that Michael Jackson was their inspiration for their dance moves. Every single one of them.
Down to Kobe Bryant, who has a new movie coming out, which we'll discuss later in the program. But who was his idol? His idol was Michael Jordan. And, your people, you'll never have anybody, fam, to touch Michael Jackson in your freaking lifetime. So get up off my boy. Get up off my peoples. I had to put that in because I've been seeing all over TikTok, overrated. Man, y'all don't know because y'all always in the house, man.
Now, they're even saying that Don't Stop Till You Get Enough is outdone by Cuff It by Beyonce.
No, I heard of it, don't know what the hell.
Cuff It is good, but it does not beat Don't Stop Till You Get Enough.
These people can't touch Michael Jackson. Even Beyonce got touches of Mike in her joint. Speaking of Queen Bee, okay, you were telling me that she was mentioned in like 37 songs that say her name.
Yes, so far there's a running total of 37 total songs that mention Beyonce's name.
Yeah, it's a lot. I ain't gonna...
Now she's a Virgo as well. She just turned 44.
Time for Virgos to go, man. Capricorn season, the GOAT, baby.
She just turned 44 on September 4th.
The GOAT.
But again, she's one of the most idolized artists, whether you like her, love her, or indifferent.
Well, see, full disclosure, I picked up Beyonce's management down in Houston and drove them. I was backstage the whole night, drove for a limo company here in Dallas and was sent down to Houston, Tropicana Stadium, I think, and picked them up. So, yeah, that was Destiny's Child, not just Beyonce.
Right.
But yeah, 8 in the bag, nigga, the whole 9 yards because I was the limo driver. So, full disclosure, I'm a Beyonce fan. I'm not what do you call them? The Beehive people?
Yeah, Beehive. That's what
the Beehive.
Her fan base.
Well, I ain't that. Man.
It's called the Beehive.
But I thank her for feeding.
But you have to tread lightly because they will come after you big time.
Come on.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
And they can.
What you gonna do?
Don't do that.
Please.
We're trying to go up.
I don't live my life like that.
But
But
she's a measuring stick and the industry's main crush for over 20 years. Now, some of the people that have included her in their songs are Lil Wayne, Kevin Gates, Outkast, Drake, Megan Thee Stallion. Of course, her husband have had her in several songs. 50 Cent, Nicki Minaj, Rick Ross, and the list just goes on and on and on. The only person that really tops her in being a babe for the musicians is Halle Berry. Halle Berry has been mentioned, they say, in almost 1,000 rap songs.
Yeah, Halle Berry be ooh-wee.
Yeah, she's just like, I mean, it's just kind of... Apparently, if you're in hip hop, you have to mention Halle Berry at least once.
Yeah, Halle Berry was just a thing of class and elegance, like Rolona.
But the thing is, she still is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a guy, Jackie. I kind of see that. Thanks for telling me, though. You know, if you hadn't said shit, I wouldn't have knew.
Yeah.
But yeah.
As my husband, I don't think you see all that.
So
you see nothing. You Stevie Wonder.
I ain't Stevie, pimp.
You better be close to him.
Okay,
I'm just kidding. But she does.
Yeah,
she I'm sorry, just real quick story. She proved it for her birthday after David Justice came out and said that he wanted to get a divorce after he figured out she wasn't gonna be a good mother because she wasn't cooking and cleaning. And so, and so for her birthday, she took these pictures in this other country in this beautiful tropical setting with her boyfriend laid down with food in between them, saying, just finished cleaning and cooking and mothering is what she said. So she's proven to him that after all these years, over 30 years where he's irrelevant, she's still relevant and still fun.
That's good, but I ain't all up on the damn internet telling people my business and have to show you what I'm doing to prove some fucking point. I'm at home chilling out, living my damn life, not proving a point to nobody.
She was.
Just moving on. Yeah, with pictures on the internet. That just screams freaking no attention, right?
But she always put pictures up, so that part is not out of character for her.
That's like chicks telling me, oh, I got a house. Black women own more homes than men own homes. Yeah, you bragging to me that you took on debt
But why would he be talking about that over 30 years later?
Well,
Somebody may have asked him the question, but you didn't even have to go there. You just could have said no comment. That was her way of subtly answering him.
He had to say that was that man's life.
Yeah,
you don't know, see that,
and he got 5 minutes of fame.
Yep, and he probably don't give a shit about that. Because, you know, these chicks, you always sit here and you just ain't never done a damn thing. She done been through quite a few dudes.
Hallie has been relevant for a long time.
Who gives a shit about relevance? Material shit. People won't remember you 100 years from now.
Exactly, with David.
And with Hallie.
Like with these youngsters that's talking about Michael Jackson and their people. They know who Hallie is. They don't have a clue who David Justice is.
Okay, well, I'm sure baseball fans and sports fans
just
know who the hell David Justice from the New York Yankees
I don't know. That football lady didn't know who Barry Sanders' jersey was.
That's right.
And she in football.
I just proved my point. A chick. Don't even know who the hell Barry Sanders is. We talked about that on last week's show. Okay, Drewski was on with a damn Barry Sanders jersey. This chick called the Great Barry Sanders, Hall of Famer Barry Sanders jersey, Shador Sanders. Now, where in the hell has Shador worn the number 20 to begin with? Anyway, okay, divert from what the hell we here talking about. But yeah, Halle Berry's beautiful. I don't doubt that, but there's always a saying that old heads told us. I'm from the old school. I don't care how fine she is. It's a guy at home sick of her bullshit, and you can come get her. Material shit. See, we keep getting caught up
right
in
now. She's in a very happy relationship with
That's
man.
what they show you. That's what they show you, and you under the spell. You can't believe everything.
Well, I don't know if she is or
there.
not, but that's what she's putting out there. So right now,
You just proved my point.
She's not single.
I can put out here that I'm living the high life.
Everybody
like the people
can.
who get on the fake airplanes and in front of the Bentleys and Rolls Royces and whatnot.
That's what anybody.
Fake life.
But whether it's fake or not, that's what they're putting out there right now. So more power to her.
Swinging hard for this chick.
If
that's what's amazing.
If the lady's having a happy life, more
what
power
do you
to
care
her.
about her life, Jack?
I don't. One way or the other.
We've been talking about this chick for 10 minutes.
Because that's the topic that we're on.
Wow. You swing for this goddamn chick, nigga, like she your kinfolk.
If I'm rooting for the lady to have a positive relationship, that is a good
Chick
thing.
ain't sent you a dime.
It's a good thing.
Don't even know your name.
So what am I supposed to do? Want her demise?
Who cares?
I don't.
This is the part I keep getting. It comes, I try to dodge it. I don't care. Let's talk about something else. Well, she
okay. Well, what? Okay.
And she got food.
Next
She living
story.
like
What are we talking about? What are
and
we?
she over here doing this, that, and the third.
So what are we
I
talking
bet she
about
got money in the bank. I bet she got investments, probably on real estate. All the shit we ain't got over here. But we're concerned about what she's doing. Halle Berry, somebody whose time has come and went. Not someone today that's relevant. How you relevant? Because you sitting around damn eating on a damn beach. That's what you show me. You might have cancer, but you ain't showing that. The dude you was sitting there eating with probably kicked your ass to the curb after you took the photo, but you don't show that. See what I'm saying? What the world has come to. What some nigga showing you is what you believe. Come on, man. I could give a damn if David Justice, the Justice League, the City of Justice, Justice Hall, put some shit up about what they did. I don't care. That's them, fam. How are you caught up in somebody else's fantasy like that?
That is the topic. I'm reporting.
It's not the topic.
It was a topic.
You
We're talking about.
We're
talking about Beyonce and Halle
part
Berry.
of the sisterhood, though she won't admit it. This is why we're arguing about some fucking chick that's not relevant in our own life. You started out telling me, well, because now she doing good and he not doing good. Who gives a shit? Which one of them doing good? Our rent due on the first. Which one gonna show up?
On the story at hand.
All right.
If we wasn't on the air, I wouldn't even be talking about this story.
Well, the show bringing out the true you. We've been talking about this chick 15 minutes now.
Okay, so what is the next story? I'm following your lead.
How her life is. Let's move on.
Okay, let's move on.
Jackie is a Taurus. Jackie clings to the little shit. I'm a Capricorn. I look at big picture shit. That's why we work out so well. But sometimes that shit, 15 minutes on this chick who has no relevance in our life.
Okay,
And as
so
a man,
we're moving
No, don't
on.
do that. Don't do that, because you wasn't doing that when you was doing it. When you was harping on and on that, I should shut the fuck up, right? But you express your shit. But I should shut the fuck up now. That's what you
carry
chicks
on.
do. That's what y'all do. Well, I'm going to say mine, but when he start talking, I'm going to shut him down. I ain't going to shut shit down here. Give a damn what Halle Berry, David Justice, or anybody else is doing, Jackie. I try to tell you that in my fucking life. I try to tell you that. And every time the fuck I talk to you, every time you bring up another motherfucker.
Yeah, how about it, man? How you let know? You can tell a lot by a man where he hold his cup when he out drinking. Now, if he got the 2-finger grip, like so, he got it down here by a side like that. Then probably would have one on the grill. Probably got him a shot of whiskey there now. Probably taking care of 2 households right now. Now, if he spider wheel grip the cup, and boy, I've seen some things in his life he got stuff to do in that week. You can't put nothing in his grain. Now, if he got the goddamn grip like this with the pink up, I call that the pilot grip. He's in the pilot situation. And you probably gonna end up going home with him if you talk to him too long, because he's gonna say stuff like, well, you know, men had multiple wives in the Bible. Now, if you got the C grip with the index finger pointed out like that, player made. You gotta watch out for that boy. That boy dangerous now. Now, if he got the C grip like this, but he got his hand in their pocket, that means he's a married player made grip. Cause we keep hitting that side button and knowing the old lady called or whatever. Now, you got full grip on the cup and the cup bent in a little bit like that right there. And he got a hand in their pocket. That's a domestic violence grip. He in there mad, watch you do all them line dances, so he gonna fold your ass up like a beach towel when y'all get home. Right upside your head. Soon as y'all get in the car. Nah, it's the poor man grip. I call it the poor man grip cause he walk around, ask everybody, can they post some mini coat? Wait, man, what you drinking on? Man, let me tell you right here. Oh, look what that is. That's all right right there now. Yeah, man, that's all right. I ain't never had that before. I like that. That's all right right there now. That's all right right there now. Now, the most important grip you gotta look out for when you out there later. Yeah, we got a little tilt to his wrist and the cloak coat to his chest. Zest monster. Booty pirate, you hear me? Now, he might like girls. He might like girls and boys, you know? Engage at your own risk. But I'm just here to let you know. The cup too tired. Yeah, get bite.
PushGapRadio.com. Bridging the gap between old school and new school radio. PushGapRadio.com. It's Dallas, baby.
PushGapRadio.com. We finna take over this town like street sweepers.
That's gangsta.